In the weeks after the miracle night, Ameen lived in a state of quiet awe. Every small moment felt heavier, more sacred, like he had been walking blind his entire life and could finally see. He woke early for far, often sitting for long minutes afterward, just breathing, letting his soul catch up to his new reality. He helped his mother move around the house, cooked for her, read to her, sat beside her when she napped. For the first time since childhood, he felt her presence not as a burden or responsibility, but as a blessing. Yet even as peace settled over his days, a strange unrest lingered in his heart, a tugging, a question that wouldn't leave him alone. Why me? Why would Allah stop time for someone who had neglected him? Why would an angel be sent to someone who barely prayed? Why would such a miracle be written for him, and not for someone more deserving, more righteous, more faithful? The thought haunted him. Sometimes in Sujood, he felt the warmth he associated with that night, like someone standing behind him, watching, guarding. But he couldn't see anything. The angel did not return, not visibly, and the silence began to feel like a test. One night, unable to sleep, Ameen walked quietly out of the house and headed toward the same old masjid where everything had happened. The door groaned as he pushed it open. The moonlight spilled across the floor the same way it had that night, but now the air felt different, calmer, almost expectant. Ameen sat in the center of the hall and whispered, "I know you hear me, Ya Allah. I know you always did. But I don't understand why you chose to answer me in such a powerful way. Why did you give me something so extraordinary when I didn't earn it?" His voice cracked. "If I understood, maybe I could live with less fear of failing again." The masjid remained silent, but something shifted, a current of warmth brushing past him, like a hand on his shoulder, but not physical. Ameen closed his eyes, recognizing the familiar presence. "You're here," he whispered. The air shimmered faintly behind him, not bright enough to see, not loud enough to hear, just present. "I don't need to see you," Ameen said softly. "I just need to ask, why would Allah stop time for me? Why would he send someone like you for someone like me?" The warmth intensified gently. Ameen continued, voice trembling. "Is it because I asked? Because I was desperate? Because he wanted to teach me something? Please, help me understand." The warmth receded a little, and Ameen felt a strange mix of sadness and reassurance. He realized the answer wasn't going to be spoken to him in words. It wasn't that kind of night. Instead, memories flickered in his mind, unexpected, sharp, vivid. His mother praying for him when he was a child. His mother making dua for him after he slammed a door in anger. His mother whispering his name into Sujood. His mother crying into her hands, begging Allah to guide him. His mother holding his baby clothes and murmuring, "Ya Rab, protect my son. Don't let him lose himself." His mother whispering a dua of the night before she collapsed. Ameen gasped. His chest tightened painfully. It wasn't only his dua. It was hers. Her tears. Her lifetime of whispers in the dark. Her love turned into prayer. Her hope turned into worship. And Allah, Ar-Rahman, had woven her duas and us together, wrapping him in protection he didn't even know he was living inside. The warmth behind him pulsed softly, almost like a nod. Ameen whispered, "It was her all along." He felt the warmth deepen, gentle agreement. Tears streamed down his cheeks, silently. "Ya Allah," he breathed, "how much she must love me, and how much you must love her, to answer her even without her knowing." He sank into Sujood, forehead pressed to the carpet as tears soaked into fibers. He didn't speak for a long time. He didn't need to. He let the truth wash over him, filling places inside him he hadn't known were empty. Eventually, when his breathing steadied, he lifted his head. The warmth was still present, patient, steady. Ameen wiped his eyes. "I want to ask something else if I'm allowed." The warmth didn't move, didn't fade. Ameen whispered, "Why did I feel such peace after everything came crashing down? Why do I feel safer now than I ever did when life was easy?" The warmth shifted, not like wind, but like reassurance. Ameen understood immediately. Because Allah sometimes breaks you to rebuild you. Because sometimes a storm is the shortest path back to him. Because sometimes a heart has to be shattered for the light to enter. Ameen let out a shaky breath. "I was asleep, wasn't I? All those years, I was sleepwalking. The warmth pulsed softly, agreement. He nodded at the emptiness and smiled sadly. I think I finally understand why time stopped. The warmth leaned closer, almost embracing him. It wasn't for me, Ameen whispered. It was for my soul, to wake it up. The warmth glowed, then slowly began to fade. It lingered a little longer, as if waiting to see if he had anything left to say. Ameen smiled, tears still on his cheeks. Thank you for that night. I won't waste it. The presence faded completely. But Ameen didn't feel alone. Not anymore. He stood, prayed to Raqqa with sincerity he'd never felt before, and walked back home beneath a quiet sky. The stars looked different now. Like watchers, like reminders. Weeks passed, and Ameen's mother grew stronger. Her doctors called it a medical anomaly. Ameen knew better. He saw the miracle in every breath she took. He brought her breakfast, read Qur'an beside her, helped her stretch her legs, told her stories of things she'd forgotten. She often looked at him and said, "You look different, my son." Softer, lighter. Ameen would smile. "Allah showed me something, mother." She never asked what. Perhaps she already knew. One evening, while sitting beside her, she dozed off peacefully. Ameen watched her chest rise and fall, and felt a sudden urge to stand and pray. He walked to the corner of the room, unrolled her prayer mat, and began praying Isha. And just as he went into Sujood, he felt again, warmth behind him, soft, familiar, protective, not as intense as the nighttime stopped, not as near as in the masjid, but present. He didn't lift his head. He didn't look. He didn't tremble. This time, he simply whispered, "I know you're there, and I know you've always been there." He felt the warm flicker like a smile in the unseen. "I don't need miracles anymore," Ameen whispered into the carpet. "Just keep my heart close to you." The warmth grew, then slowly faded, like a lantern dimming. Ameen finished the prayer. His mother slept peacefully. The night was still, and Ameen realized something life-changing. The miracle had not been the angel. It had not been time freezing. It had not even been his mother's recovery. The real miracle was that Allah had awakened him. And once a heart awakens, it never sleeps the same way again. Ameen looked out the window at the quiet street, at the moon hanging above the rooftops, and whispered, "Ya Allah, thank you for stopping time, so my soul could finally begin."